I am Jimmy Shea and I will be talking a bit on my implementation of Fake Store. So, on loading the app, users are directed to this login screen. The other tabs are unaccessible because user has not logged in. Users will be able to access the other tabs once they log in. On logging in, users are directed to this page called User Profile, which shows the user's details and it also shows two buttons. These buttons allow user to update their data as well as sign out. As you can see, users' data has been updated. L- Signing in with the new password should allow users to log in now. Um, The products category takes user to this um, screen called products categories, which shows the four categories the products of Fake Store belong to. Clicking on one of the categories would show all the products under that category. Um, and clicking on one of the products would give some information about it. You can see its title, its rate, its count, and its price. Adding it to cart would update the shopping cart. As you can see now it has a badge which says 1 and the number should increase whenever you press this button. The shopping cart button shows the current state of your cart. You have the option to increase or decrease the quantity. Everything, all details will update accordingly. Sorry about that. And one important aspect to note is this number here. Right now, the number is 17. On creating and clicking on checkout would increase the number to 18. That's because what happens is the items in your current cart would be transferred to the orders page. It will be created as a new order. That happens when you click this checkout button. This button is only available when there is at least one item in the cart. So yes, a new order has been created with ID 26. As you can see, the button is no longer available. That's because the cart's empty. Now if you look down here, the order number was 26, the uh, order that we had just created. If you click on this caret icon, you should be able to see the details of the items in it. There's this button down here called Pay. What it does is that it marks this order as paid, so it'll no longer fall under the new orders category. It would be under paid orders. Yep, as you can see, it has moved down here. Now, if you look at this order again, you'd see that the button now says receive. Clicking on it would mark the item as delivered and it would move to the delivered orders category. There you go. And that's all from orders page. Let's sign up as a new user. Yep. So you are directed to this page that shows the details of the new user now. Let's sign out. Let's clear the input field here. Yep, everything should remain empty. And like before, you should be able to go through the same procedure again. Yep, a new order has been created. You should be able to mark it as paid and received. Yep, and that's everything. One important part I forgot to mention is that user validation has been applied to this form. So yes, um, no input form can be empty. No inputs can be empty. It needs to be a valid email as well. Needs to have the at the rate and .com to it. And yes, password needs to have at least one uppercase letter, one lowercase letter, one digit, and the length should be at least 8 characters. Oops, the email has already been used. Now, yes, on signing up, users are able to log in. Now, now a bit about the code. Now a bit about the code. Um, So yes, for this implementation, 3 slices have been created, one for authentication, one for the card, and one for the order. And they were made available globally using store.js. If you look at app.js, this file is not included in the store.js. That means the values of these slices are not available for it. Hence, the badges that were attached to order and cart has been separated to a different file. Um, the fetch folder contains the API calls that needs to be used frequently again and again, so that they can be used for different files. Other than that, there's nothing really important to know. Thank you so much.